In Greece, farmers' protests are intensifying. They are blocking roads and demanding delayed subsidies be paid, as well as compensation for crops and livestock lost due to natural disasters. Major highways have come to a standstill as tractors pile up on the roads, causing massive traffic disruptions. The farmers are determined to make their voices heard, and authorities are under pressure to respond. Stay tuned for updates on this developing situation.
In St. Petersburg, Russian Investigative Committee military investigators, together with migration authorities, conducted a joint inspection operation. The focus of the operation was mainly on construction sites, where authorities checked the documents of migrants who had acquired Russian citizenship but had not yet registered for military service. According to reports, more than 150 citizens who had not registered for military service were taken to the Military Enlistment Office. Additionally, 30 individuals who violated the rules for staying and working in Russia were issued documents for deportation from the country. This operation highlights the ongoing efforts of Russian authorities to monitor compliance with migration and military registration laws.
A major accident has occurred in the Chinese city of Guangzhou. Among the several vehicles involved in the collision was a truck carrying 2,400 liters of liquid kerosene, which triggered a large fire. Chaos broke out at the scene as the flames spread rapidly. The situation became even more dangerous due to the high temperature and explosive properties of the kerosene, according to reports. Video footage from the scene shows intense flames spreading across the ground. So far, no casualties have been reported. This incident serves as a reminder of the importance of following safety regulations when transporting hazardous chemical materials.
A tragic road accident occurred in Russia's Sverdlovsk region. According to information released by the Road Patrol Service, a 65-year-old driver lost control while navigating a dangerous curve on the road connecting two settlements and collided head-on with an oncoming Gazelle vehicle. A 71-year-old woman who was traveling as a passenger in the driver's car died at the scene. The driver suffered bodily injuries and has been hospitalized.
The Gaza Strip is facing a severe humanitarian crisis. Around 1.5 million people are in urgent need of aid. Under the coordination of the United Nations, the first medical and hygiene kits, along with other essential supplies, are being delivered. However, damaged roads and movement restrictions are making it difficult for aid to reach everyone. This week alone, 8,800 mattresses and over 300 tents have been distributed. Experts warn that if aid does not increase, the situation will continue to worsen.
Russia's losses in the war against Ukraine have surpassed 1 million soldiers, according to The Economist. The publication reports that the total number of Russian troops killed or wounded in the war ranges from 1 million to 1.35 million soldiers and officers. This means Russia has already suffered more casualties than the total number of American soldiers killed or injured during World War II. Based on Russia's pre-war population data from 2020 to 2021, the country had over 68 million men. According to the report, the number of Russian soldiers killed in Ukraine may have exceeded 680,000. This indicates that Russia has lost around 1% of its adult male population since the beginning of the full-scale invasion of Ukraine.
The White House administration in the United States has suspended the processing of green card and citizenship applications from 19 countries that have been classified as high risk. From now on, individuals from these countries who previously entered the U.S. will also undergo enhanced vetting. The Department of Homeland Security plans to expand the list to up to 32 countries. The current list includes nations such as Afghanistan, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Yemen, Cuba,
Laos, and Venezuela. Previously, immigrants from these countries faced no special restrictions when entering the United States.
A gas cylinder exploded at a cafe located in the Turksib district of the Almaty region in Kazakhstan. According to the press service of the Emergency Situations Department, the incident occurred around lunchtime. Witnesses say the explosion was extremely frightening. Thanks to the swift actions of firefighters, the fire was prevented from spreading to nearby private houses. According to the report, 5 people were hospitalized, and the condition of 2 of them is described as serious.
A fire broke out in a 23-story residential building located in Yekaterinburg, Russia. According to initial reports, the fire started in the apartment of a large family living on the 2nd floor. The official cause of the incident has not yet been confirmed, but specialists are currently investigating the possibility of a short circuit in household appliances. Fortunately, the residents managed to evacuate in time and no one was injured. Turkey's first orbital transport vehicle, FGN-TUG-S01, has officially begun its mission in space. Developed by Fergani Space Technologies under the leadership of Selçuk Bayraktar, the spacecraft was launched on November 28, 2025 from the Vandenberg Space Force Base in the United States using SpaceX's Falcon 9 Transporter 15 rideshare mission. Approximately 81 minutes after liftoff, the spacecraft successfully separated from the rocket, transmitted its first telemetry data, and confirmed that it had activated as planned. This marks a significant milestone for Turkey's growing space industry.
In South Korea, 4 suspects have been arrested for hacking over 120,000 private home and office security cameras. Authorities say the suspects exploited weak passwords and other vulnerabilities to access the cameras. Alarmingly, they used the footage to create sexualized content for a foreign website. The arrests were announced on Sunday as the police continue to investigate this massive privacy breach. A $2 million wooden bridge built by the family of Congo's president collapsed right during its opening ceremony. Local media report that the project was constructed by a company owned by one of the president's close relatives. The incident has sparked serious questions about the quality of construction and possible corruption.